this is one branch of the Lake Powell to the east of Page. Today is Sunday, September the 30th, and we are at the Navajo power plant, which is east of Page on 98 Highway. And we're also Antelope Canyons. We're going to visit them this morning. There are steps, hard places to get through here. I hear people down the street.
Here comes fearless leader.
Boy, he got up there just like he knew what he was doing.
Been here before.
Wait, gently. Thank you. Whoa.
Here.
A little strange.
Here.
All right, just a moment. Take a hand. Now don't squeeze so tight, it hurts. All right. Okay, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch more
So
there.
it seems like putting a lot of weight on you.
Sure.
All right. Okay, that was nice. Robert, are you okay?
Kind of ways below ground here. Step down here about 4 steps. Here's the steepest one. This goes down about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 steps to the bottom. Pretty steep. Here's quite a little deal getting through here. Again, there are spots. Here again, the skylight and the stairway, a steep stairway. This is a stairway up, around this landing, up, goes up to the top. Then on up to the top. Here's the stairway coming up here. There's the bottom. It goes on up. This is where it comes out of the canyon. This is cut through the rock. This has to be at least 5 stories or 6 above the bottom of the canyon. Here's where the canyon comes out into the open. This is on top of the canyon. And here's where it goes down to that level there. Wildflowers. And here are the smokestacks from the coal-fired Navajo electric generating plant. It's just south of the canyon here. This is Navajo land, Antelope Canyon. Started a journey back down through the canyon to the entrance, which is a quarter of a mile away. This is the stairs down to about 6 floors, I'd say, at least. The canyon continues on this way, and I go back this way. It continues on this way. And there's the end of where you can walk. That goes out into the open. Now I'll go back to where I started here. There we go. These are pretty narrow crevices to walk through. Up over rocks. There's a big room. This is a stairway that has 22 steps to the top. And a short step going up this level. Head knockers. Their place. There is the hardest one there. It's about 8 feet up the top, and the bottom is pretty narrow. Beautiful rock. This is the entrance where we came in. This is the entrance to this canyon right here. Right here's where you go down.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I've seen one where they look like cotton balls too.
Have you really?
Circles. They're just like cotton balls.
Mm-hmm.
I want to turn my thing on this daylight deal on.
This would be a good view. Yeah. This is interesting.
This is interesting.
Very nifty, huh? Oh, yeah. That is, numbers in the, oh, probably by now, since 1986, I suspect 100,000 people have probably seen this. But they all have to be carted out of the trucks and so forth, and so that pulls the numbers down.
So we feel kind of privileged.
Well, it is a unique place, and when you go home to tell people about it, I guarantee you, you will not have the superlatives or the adjectives. You will just You gotta go see it yourself to believe what you 800 years as far as the oxidation goes. The whole thing that you're looking at here is 20 million years old.
20 million years.
Yeah, it took 20 million years to develop this girl.
And it's so fascinating, it's just like waves, isn't it?
Yeah, and you haven't seen anything yet. Wait till you get in the back of it. Over there.
Now look at this, Joe.
Huh?
Well, I'm looking at it through glasses, so.
You don't have to take continuous pictures, just
Oh,
take.
yeah. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, it is, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this is a little more impressive. It must be, what is that there? It must be just dripping.
It's sand. Well, you can just take it, blurps of it, because in a quarter of a mile, there'll be a lot of beautiful sights. And the light is so good. Hello?
Uh.
Hi. You're fine. Just take a sip over here.
Let's see what they mean by dark. I got my night shot on. Yeah, there's this nice walkway here.
If you're totally stopped when you're taking them,
Huh?
if you just stop, take these special sites. Sit right here, stand back here.
You'd be surprised how light this will be.
Well, I'm sure.
That's quite a ways up there, isn't it? There's a rock right there.
The roots of trees. Isn't that what that is?
No, I think that's stuff that's washed in
Oh.
from rain.
Huh. Yeah.
Or it's pulled in the light somewhere. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
See the tumbleweed?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the lower, or upper,
Yeah, this is the
upper Antelope Canyon.
And look.
yellow color.
Let's come out in the open.
How's it look behind us?
And we're back out in the open again. Told me, I said, what are you talking about? You gotta challenge people.
Yeah,
I think that's wide enough for you.
I don't think so either. I think it's time to go back.
It's a rock hunter. They're going back into the cave here, the Antelope Canyon, the upper Antelope Canyon. Sand. Okay, here's where we go back into the Antelope Canyon.
What it is?
Yeah, it does look like volcanic rock, but it's,
Yeah, it looks like a kind of a layer of.
there's layers of it, see? Here's layers.
Yeah. A lot of people using tripods and taking pictures.
Huh?
A lot of people using tripods taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
I say that's the ideal way. No motion.
It flipped back on the tripod, you know, I'm lying, it's back there, I was lying on the ground,
Oh,
and I was tilting it, and I adjusted it, and the thing came pretty loose, and it went bang, wow, and yeah, so I'm gonna go back up there and I'll get it
Get all that together.
Yeah, and learned a good lesson about
This trip will travel at least 40 miles, which is where it's at right now. Came through a native flood in 1988. It's all room for about a period of 20 minutes, and then you need a flashlight to see. You look above your head, coming around the corner, and you see where the tree that goes right from the roof comes down and see. Gives you an idea of how powerful the flood is coming down here. Okay, so we have a little more of an idea about something with a lot of changes in the game about it.
this view, huh? Oh, it's so incredible. Stand where I am. Stand where right here is a great view.
Huh?
Right here is a great view. The blue sky below. You're too used to driving these roads. Like somebody said, did somebody?
Okay, this is the marina that is on the by the RV park where we're staying. These are houseboats and all kinds of boats. The dam and the bridge. There is a dam and the page is just up the hill. Founded in 1957. It was built just for the construction of the dam. These are just here the houseboats. The campground. Down there is where we're staying. This is tent camping up here. These are some of the sites here for RVs. They got electric, water, gas, and they got electric, water, and sewer. And we're right down here. Here's one of those ravens, like a crow, but they're called a raven. Where are you, you little rascal? These are the public restrooms, and these are all nice sites, pull-throughs that have fire rings, everything. We are at the Four Corners National Monument at Four Corners, Colorado, Mexico, Arizona, Utah. Okay, stand up there and I'll take your picture. Stand right on all four corners.
I think that's right.
That's, as long as you got a foot in each one of them, okay?
Yeah, I've got a foot
Make for sure.
in each. Yeah, I gotta be the exact spot.
This is the Aztec ruins, Aztec, Mexico. This is a trail to the ruins.
There's so much information in between.
This is one of the kivas.
Look at all this.
This is the largest kiva in the USA.
It's been reconstructed. Early exploration here. West Ruin. For centuries, only a few sandstone walls jutted above a brush-covered mound, hinting at the large buildings beneath. About 150 yards beyond this pueblo is another large, unexcavated mound. Oh, I'm out of breath, which is closed to the public. This east ruin looks much as the west ruin did before excavation. Archaeologist Earl Morris began the first scientific excavations here in 1916. He and his crew removed the huge overburden to reveal the pueblo before you. About 450 adjacent rooms, rising to 3 stories in place, enclose a central plaza, a large round semi-subterranean building, the Great Kiva. dominates the plaza. Within a few miles are scores of other structures built about the same time as this pueblo, indicating an extensive local population.
Okay.
To put all on tape, but what they're saying is that the Indians carried these stones from a quarry which was more than a mile away, and to build this.
Oh. That's where all the stones come
And
from.
they plastered it with mud and put some decorative stonework beneath, also shielding the mud mortar from the eroding forces of the rain and snow.
This north wall
It's 360 feet long. It's longer than a football field. And it was built between 1111 AD and 1115 AD. And its structure is much like the pueblos in Chaco Canyon, 50 miles south of here. Even Earl Morris recognized a connection between these areas.
Huh.
Structure, which is kind of unusual. The spaces between the three circular walls were partitioned into a series of small rooms. Most compartments were accessible only by roof hatchings. The central space is called a kiva. Maintenance to preserve the exposed and crumbling walls proved too costly here, and the site was backfilled to halt its deterioration.
Build it.
Yeah.
This must be a basement, huh?
The doors we passed through are modern, not original. Pot hunters in the 1880s punched holes through these walls, looted the contents within, and destroyed valuable information that might have revealed things to us. The trail passes through the inner rooms to the plaza. So you don't need to turn on that dark thing.
No, I don't need to. It takes the color out.
It does.
Do this here.
See, they put glass panels in so
That
people
glass
don't crawl
panel?
from one to the other. Yeah. Well, this is really a big cliff. Much larger than we've been on. In a way, it's more interesting than Casa Grande.
And who?
Than Casa Grande ruins. I said this is really more interesting.
Oh, you're talking about Mesa Verde.
No, Casa Grande down at Casa Grande.
Well, Casa Grande was just a shell. You
Yeah.
couldn't go inside of it.
Well, there's that big tall dwelling that's. You could look in the holes. Yeah, we could stop on that.
Huh?
I might be able to tell you a little more. The timbers and the roof
The timbers, the roof.
were carried from higher lands, maybe 20 miles away.
Oh, no, the timbers came from 20 miles away.
They were carried.
Yeah.
They are pine and cottonwood.
In this room here,
Buried within the walls, I guess.
buried within the walls or underground.
Well, in this room at least a dozen persons were buried. The dead had been carefully prepared with shrouds of feather or cotton cloth. Some were wrapped with rush matting. Offerings of pottery, coil baskets, sandals, sticks, shell beads, and other items accompanied them. Earl Morris found many burials within the Pueblo walls.
Within the walls?
Well, I guess maybe he means within this
area,
so it was probably underground. In shallow pits beneath the floors.
Okay, that's down there.
In trash mounds and storage bins, and in rooms modified into burial chambers. Some rooms contained one individual, but others became a tomb for many. That's about 1,000 people. Recent archaeologists note that during the Pueblo's later years, many rooms were used for storage, refuge, toilets, work areas, and burial chambers, not for daily living. The bulk of the population probably lived in other pueblos, although 200 to 300 people may have lived here at any one time during the village's history.
Okay.
Across the closed door is an original mat of willows sewn with yucca cord.
Where is it? Right here?
I don't see it, do you?
Across the door?
That's what it says.
What's this right here for? This?
I don't know. The Pueblo dwellers did not have hinged doors. They used mats, hides, stone slabs, and feather blankets to block drafty doorways. Here, the mat and a framework of small plaster poles reduced the size of the doorway. So they hung their rug or whatever there to keep the drafts out.
Yeah.
This Pueblo and similar large ones to modern residential apartment houses. Many today disagree with this analogy. Aztec may have been a ceremonial center used intermittently or seasonally for special activities. If so, residential use was less significant than first thought. They're doing some work out there. They've got a ladder, and that's why they took the glass out.
13, are they?
No, must have been out here. Maybe clear outside of the...
Bigger.
Yeah, they are. But to think they carried by hand a mile or more. Older stratum resembled Chaco Canyon pottery. The pottery in the upper, more recent layers resembled pottery found in the Mesa Verde region, about 40 miles southwest of here. There were two distinct occupations. The initial Chacoan period lasted through the first half of the 12th century. During the 12th century, people who shared traits with those in the Mesa Verde region used the Pueblo. They may have been local inhabitants who never left the area, but who were influenced by the northern Mesa Verde people. Out there. Although this plaza may appear unremarkable, for Earl Morris, it helped explain the sequence of occupation here. Digging beneath the plaza surface, he found round structures, some with thick deposits of broken pottery. The pottery designs in the lower, older stratum resembled Chaco Canyon pottery. The pottery in the upper, more recent layers resemble pottery found in the Mesa Verde region, about 40 miles southwest of here. There are two distinct occupations. The initial Chacoan period lasted through the first half of the 12th century. During the 13th century, people who shared traits with those of Mesa Verde region used the Pueblo. They may have been local inhabitants who never left the area, but who have were influenced by the northern Mesa Verde people. Okay, number 14.
14. What does it say about number 14?
Number 14 is a large T-shaped doorway commonly open onto the plaza. Their distinctive shape may have been symbolic and or functional. This row of rooms parallel to the trail was added later, possibly during the Mesa Verde occupation. Note the differences in the masonry styles between the inner and the outer walls. Look here. These are cut stones, and those are just rough stone. So this part was an addition, like
Now, this
1200.
original here.
Well, this
Original.
dated back a long way, and then
This
during the
here.
Mesa Verde period, then that was like 1100 AD to 1200 AD. This was added on.
Yeah.
Look along the upper stories for the 3 doorways and connect rooms at their corners. These are rare and unique for Chacoin agriculture. Architecture. Including them in the structure was risky because they reduced the stability of the walls. The trail continues through a series of rooms in the east wing, then doubles back to the